time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
Tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
And we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Raise a quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire,
where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Alrighty, good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing here tonight? Well, this is right. We are here at Daytona International Speedway, and this is the first race of the season here tonight, and we are under qualifying who's going to be able to get themselves on the pole and get themselves in a good spot for the start of this season. We got a big field here so far tonight. We got a lot of new drivers. We got a lot of old drivers. Now the key is, how are these drivers going to be able to handle learning how they can get around each other, how they can work with each other. Being at a restrictor plate, you never know. Anything can happen, especially we always see the big ones happen. Will we see the big one happen in the beginning? Will we see it happen in the aftermath? Especially at the tail end, we're going to see the green-white checkers here tonight. That is going to be the biggest key for tonight's race. And we got some hungry drivers that from last season, want to get themselves into victory lane. This season, what's different, it's not a win you're in. We're going by the points. So points are a lot different this season. We'll keep an eye on a lot of these drivers and see, how this will change, especially knowing that it's not win or you're in. Missing races definitely will affect a lot of drivers now, especially if you're not doing the win you're in. Every point matters. Every race matters. Even though these drivers have a provisional, meaning they'll get last place points, that will still affect. Especially if a 30 car field, that will change a lot of dynamic of how this will work. So with a lot of drivers getting out there, let's go on track. Let's see what's going on out there. Who we have out there tonight? Chaz Justice out here in that 67 machine having a good run. Here's your qualifying driver bar. Right now looking at 177 going around into these turns here by himself. Ooh, I feel like the sun's going to be a little bit of a nightmare coming out of turn number 4. We also have Patrick right now in the 88 here tonight. He is one of our new drivers here. We have Rusty Modesty in the number 6 here tonight, getting ready to start his times. He's holding on second place. Ryan Cook in third. Times are still coming in. We've got Tony Osborne right now in the 13. Currently getting ready to start his lap time. 182 into the corner here. Matt Dickerson putting himself on the pole now in the 44. 49.384. Able to beat Patrick's by a .003 of a difference. Rusty Modesty about a .005. We'll see if anybody will be able to beat that 49.384. Jazz Justice, Austin, and Thomas have not put a time in quite yet this time. We'll see right now, seeing Garrett Hawkins in the number 18 holding on to ninth place during this qualifying session. We got about minute 35 seconds left until we go into our warm-up. We'll get some interviews during our warm-up. Austin Capo right now in the 22, getting ready to go on his board. Let's go on the roof cam. And it's Harley Davidson. Austin right now getting ready to cross the line. That time by a 49.484. That's going to hold on to 26th place. Thomas Adams putting himself into 27th. I see Jackson out there. Can't wait to see my boo number 81 out here tonight. 81 of Phillip holding on to 29th place in this Taco Bell machine. Let's ride on board and see if he can beat that 49.534. Looks like maybe that was his second lap with the 49.534 when I was kind of looking at the times there. My apologies. That's where he's going to be holding on to his 29th place. But, you know, honestly, starting in the back is kind of a good strategy. I've seen a lot of drivers do it, kind of wait patiently, knowing that you get a lot of drivers not knowing how each other will drive here. Be patient for the big one and try to avoid it. So that's what we're seeing here right now. Looks like everybody has put the times in here. Matt Dickerson in the 44 putting himself on the pole here with a 49.384 for his first lap. Patrick Hernandez right now holding on to second. Rusty Modesty in third. Zach Haley in fourth. Dawson Tanner in fifth, rounding your top five here tonight. So let's go during our warm-up session of the night now. Let's see if we can get some interviews in, see how these drivers are doing, and what it takes to get around here tonight, knowing it's Daytona. Hey, Ron, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, I got you there, Brandon.
All right, bud. Well, you know, seeing you out here, we figured why not pull you up and see how you're doing, knowing it's the first race of the season. What you think, buddy?
Well, if I could do like the other league, I win. That's what I did in the first race of the season a few weeks ago. So, man, that'd be great, but I'm not keeping my hopes too high. I'm just hoping to finish on the lead lap would be my average, and that's great.
Heck yeah. Well, I hope everything works out for you. I hope everything goes great for you tonight. You know, kind of looking at the strategies, you know, from what I'm hearing, you know, pit strategy might be a key. Needing tires tonight, maybe. But my question is, where is kind of a safe strategy for you? Do you like to start up front, stay in the middle, or do you like to stay at the end of the race, or end of the line, knowing that, hey, things can happen?
After I try to qualify the best I can and run up front. But once I start getting dropped back a little bit, then towards the end of the pack is the comfortable place for me until the last 20 laps or so, and then try to start making some moves and hopefully something will work. But it's hard to find where you want to be to miss the wrecks. A lot of times they happen right up in the front 3 or 4 cars, so it's hard to find the right place to be.
Heck yeah. Well, Ron, I'll let you get back down there. I apologize I made you miss your drivers meeting here tonight, but I want to wish you luck. Have some fun out there, and let's see what the Misfits have in store for us tonight.
Thank you, Brandon. I hope we put on a show.
Thank you. All right, that is Ron Walters. Why you're seeing a lot of drivers sitting on pit road right now. We're still waiting for they're doing their drivers meeting. While I was talking to a driver, my apologies on that. But we got a couple sitting out end of pit road right now. But we could talk about your upcoming schedules coming up this season. That's what we love to see, knowing that what we got going on here. So, looking forward into these next races and knowing that what our sponsors are and everything that for each race. And we want to give a big shout out to all the sponsors every single week supporting these drivers, the league, and the broadcast every single week. Thank you very much. So right now, we are here at Daytona International Speedway. Then we'll be going to Phoenix in the second race. The third race, we're going to be going to Atlanta. The fourth race, we're going to be going to The Rock. And Charlotte will be our fifth race. And then Pocono will be our sixth. And then we'll be on our off week. So that is 6 races that we're looking forward to. Which we're at Daytona. We're going to be going to Phoenix, Atlanta, The Rock, and Charlotte. And then the Tricky Triangle, the Pocono. So that's what we're seeing coming up here soon. So let's get some more drivers in and see how some of these drivers are doing. Let's see this number 8 machine, how he's doing. And see if we can talk to him real quick. Hey, Zach, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy?
What's going on, man?
Oh, not much, bud. Just seeing you out here having some fun. Figured why not have a chance to talk to you in this number 8 machine, knowing that it is Daytona. And what are you going to do? I see you got a new teammate and part of your Goon Squad racing. Are all 3 of you going to hook up and help each other out and stay up front?
That's what I'm hoping. I mean, it's all about staying alive, and it's a long race, and just trying to make it through all the cartage and then make our moves at the end, hopefully.
Well, what do you think? The safe bet, to stay up front, stay in the middle, or stay in the back?
If we can stay up front, that's great. But, you know, Chaz is going to wreck out at some point anyway, so we just got to make sure that we try to protect him as much as possible.
Well, we already know when he does get wrecked out, he's got a place in the heart to come up here in the booth and sit with me. So, you know, either way, it always works out for him. He's got a place either here at Goon Squad or in the broadcast booth.
I was a little concerned. He said that he's been practicing his broadcasting chops and not his speedway chops for the lead up to this race. And it gives me some concern.
I can definitely see why that would be a concern, knowing that, you know, he might have a great place to go, you know, if this doesn't work out for his racing needs.
Absolutely.
Well, Zach, I want to wish you luck here tonight. Have some fun, and let's see what you have in store for us. Let's see if we can get yourself into a podium or even better, into victory lane.
Thanks, man. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you. All right, that is Zach there tonight. Let's see. We got our warm-up session done over the night here. It's time to get gridded up. Let's go through your starting grid here tonight. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, starting in row number 1 for tonight, we have Matt and Patrick. In row number 2 for tonight, we have Rusty and Zach. In row number 3, we have Dawson and Tony. In row number 4 for tonight, we have Ryan and Steven. In row number 5, we have Garrett and Alan. In row number 6, we have Matt and Joe. In row number 7, we have Ron and Jeremy. In row number 8, we have Jordan and Chaz. In row number 9, we have Clinton and Terry. In row number 10, we have Dave and Clay. In row number 11, we have Joseph and Brian. In row number 12, we have Chris and Rem. In row number 13, we have the Dozer and Thomas. In row number 14 for tonight, we have Austin and Harold. In row number 15, we have Philip and Brock. And that is everybody for your qualifying grid here tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what these drivers have in store for us tonight. Who's got what it takes to get themselves in the victory lane? Pace car is going to drive around to turn number 4 and take that hard left into pit road. Then it's time to get up and go, like they say. Let's see. So don't forget to give us a like and a follow on our Facebook and our YouTube side of things. We definitely would love it if you could. But let's get ready. Full field. We have over 30 drivers here tonight that have showed up to give here a good warm welcome here at Daytona International Speedway for the Twisted Chassis GOAT Racing Diecast Series. Alrighty, Matt Dickerson and Patrick, Hernandez right now for your front row. Get ready to get green. And once that green flag drops from that flag man, gonna dance up in his little box. Who's gonna be eating the bologna sandwich like we love to say, knowing that you have to pay attention and know when to hit those marks, when to take off. Full field, ready to go. When will be the big one? When will everybody be patient and wait till the end? That'll be the key here tonight. Alrighty, pace car is about to take that hard left here at Daytona International Speedway here tonight. Let's get ready and have some fun here tonight. The field is ready here in your restart zone. For the first time tonight here on Redline Racing Network, green flag is out. Beautiful start through the whole field, side by side. Everybody's starting to get all lined up, trying to get to bumper. You can see the 8 and the 88 getting really close, getting ready to help each other out here. Hi, everyone. Oh, good job for making Chad cry before the race even starts. You're so welcome. We always have to pick on Chaz. It is always a Chaz picking on day. All right, right now, Zach able to get the 88 down low into the inside line, able to leave the outside line. Let's see if they're going to pick up Matt Dickerson in the 44 here tonight and help each other out. Outside line, they have a couple drivers on the outside, but not really pushing each other quite yet to get that outside line moving. A little bit of gaps in between, still staying. Great job by all the drivers so far. Let's go on the roof cam of the number 2 of Dawson Tanner. Holding on the inside line right now, right behind the number 6 of Rusty Modesty. You see the outside line, that is going to be Alan Martin in the 15. You have the 77 right there with him in the 13 of Tony on the outside line, trying to lead lead everybody on the outside line to the front. You see the 42, Tony the Tiger Machine. That is Joe White also being involved. Every time I see that car, it is all great out there. Right now, Matt Hayden holding on to 15th place. Rem Wyatt up to 14th in the number 60. Ryan Cook in the 60 up to, actually in the 12, I'm sorry, holding on to 14th. Caution out on the track. You can see a couple drivers kind of turned around. Clinton would be being one of them. I'm not sure the 28 also being one. Kicking us sideways on the track. Let's go back a little bit, see what just happened to bring out your first caution of the night. Oh, it happened right in front of him. I see the number 1 of Harold going for a ride. And it looks like it may have blinked out a little bit on that situation. Let's go see if we can find Harold. Actually, not able to see Harold. Let's go back a little bit farther. Here's your replay right now. Oh, Jordan Stencil getting in contact with the number 1 machine, and with that must have had a hard hit that kind of blacked out on the camera there for Harold's camera there. A little bit of issues happening through the field there. So that is what your replays were. A little bit of contact, kind of went back to the beginning there for a minute. So back live here at the moment. Tony as your leader. Holding on to second is Steven Gibson. Patrick Hernandez right now in third. Alan Martin in fourth. And Zach in fifth, running your top 5 here tonight. Hey, Chaz, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, Brandon, how's it going tonight there, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I just figured why not have a chance to talk to you and make sure you're still not crying. I heard I made you cry in the beginning of the race from what the chat is saying.
Well, whenever my good friend Brandon, the announcer, says that he's already predicting that I'm going to wreck out, and I says like before the even race, he said I'm going to wreck out. It hurt my feelings, Brandon. It hurt my feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just miss you up in the booth so much. I figured why not?
Oh,
That's what's happening.
exactly. Well, if I do happen to have the bad luck of wrecking out or crashing, I will definitely be joining you in the booth.
Well, buddy, how is it going? How's the car feeling out here tonight? And what do you think? What does it take to get yourself in victory lane?
Well, to be honest, since the update, these cars, the side draft on these things is like it's like a vacuum pulling you up into the other car. It's completely different than it was before the update. Then to get up in the top 1, 2, or 3 podium spots in this race, I think the outside line is going to be the key. And honestly, just driving to survive. You just got to make it all the way to the end and try not to be in too many incidences because tonight's incidence rate is 18 incident points, and you're kicked out.
Well, hopefully that does not happen for you tonight. I want to wish you luck. Have some fun out there, and let's see if we can talk to you later.
Sounds good, Brandon. Take care.
Thank you. All right, that is Chaz Justice there in the back, the blue number 67 machine. I see it out in the chat. Haley out there. Go Tony. Tony out there up front in the number 13 machine. Just curiosity. Let's see if... I thought somebody joined us in the booth. Let's see if Tony's out there in the chat here tonight. If I get a chance to talk with him. I don't see him out there right now. But right now, Tony as your leader, Steven in second, Patrick in third, Alan Martin in fourth, and Zach in fifth, running your top 5. And I do want to give a big shout out to is your league owner is Jordan out here tonight. See if we can find him out here in this beautiful looking car. He told me he had a scheme going out here for us tonight for the Red Line Racing Network. Give him a big shout out. If you want some cool designs, go to JS Designs here, a sponsor for this Twisted Chassis Goat Racing Diecast series. Head on over their Facebook and let them know you want a scheme made. This is what one of the looks look like. We definitely want to thank Jordan out here tonight. All right, back up front. Getting all situated, double file, ready to go. Pace car lights are off and getting ready to have some more fun here tonight. Here's your caution information here at Daytona. 1 caution, 3 laps under caution, 1 lead change here going on. Alrighty, here for 75 laps left, coming to 74. We have completed 6 of them, going to be completing 7 just here in a minute. Let's see who has got and when will these drivers get situated and have some more fun. We've seen some great side-by-side drafting here tonight. Especially at the beginning of the season. Knowing that anything is possible, I am excited to see how these drivers will take. Knowing that what the schedule is coming up, that is what's going to be fascinating, especially the Pocono. I see a lot of drivers have definitely a fun time at Pocono. We'll see how that will take place. When smaller short track racing comes on, that's where hopefully we have had quite a few races in between, so the drivers have worked with each other a little bit, and it will help each other out. All right, here, before we go green flag racing, let's pull up your driver cameras. Here's on board with Chaz Justice, getting ready to get going here. Green flag racing. Let's ride on board with him, knowing that he's right now currently in 15th place. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, on board with Chaz. Let's go on your roof cam. This is what it looks like as a driver's point of view, and watch him take off here at Daytona in the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out. And we have a caution out here once again. I'm not sure. I know it's gonna look weird, but we're gonna rewind it since we're so close to the finish line here. I'm curious to see if anybody got wrecked out here or not. I'm not really sure. Kind of looks like the 99 kind of popped out. A little bit of blinking, a little bit to a couple drivers that we see. Sometimes that's due to the internet. You gotta love the internet connections at times. I'm not seeing any reason why the yellow flag came out. You know what? It is time. Let's find out if we can get an update from race control real quick. Race control, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. I kind of catching up, trying to see maybe you have a better outcome on the caution here on this last one.
The non-car kind of laid back a little bit. They're supposed to be within a car length of each other. And when they checked up on the inside, he already had a run, and it was too late for him to get out of it because he can't change lanes before the start-finish line. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for the insight there. I was kind of looking back. I'm like, I don't see it. So I figured, why not? Since Race Control's here to talk to you real quick, see what with the update. So thank you very much for the update.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck. If I can move you. There we go. All right, that is your Race Control. For some reason, it wasn't wanting me to move them. But right now, it looks like Tony still as your lead. Patrick up to second. Steven in third. Alan Martin in fourth. Rusty in fifth. Oh, there you go. Matt Dickerson in fifth. Rounding your top five. Yellow flash out. Just blame it on Chaz. That's what we'll do. Blame it on. We're going to blame everything on Chaz here tonight. Let's see if we can pull up. Why not have a chance to talk to somebody else? Hey, Matt, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you, Brandon.
Oh, I pulled you just in time, eh?
Yeah, oh well, yeah. A split second later would have been bad, but yeah, how's it going?
It's going good, bud. Well, you know, part of the Misfits here, trying to see how is it going, and you know, we've seen you up front all last season. What do you think, buddy? What's the strategy here tonight? Play it safe, or just go all the way metal to the pedal, or pedal to the metal?
Hell, I don't know right now. It's we're racing into turn one, so eventually, I guess we'll get to actually racing, and then we'll see what we got going on. Man, we ran trucks here recently, and then in these things, it is kind of amazing. These things have a lot of horsepower, a lot more aerodynamic, and man, we're really pulling speed. So you're going to see some big runs, I think, on the inside and outside lane, and even maybe three wide may get some run and slingshot around. So it should be a fun race. I just hope we can kind of get over whatever the hell we got going on right now, because this is pretty boring. So hopefully we get to some green flag laps.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, I wish you luck. Have some fun, and let's see if we can talk to you at the end of this thing.
Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thank you. All right, Matt Hayden there, part of the Misfits. Let's see what he has in store for us tonight. All right, well, drivers getting situated right now. We got 71 laps under yellow here. Or no, 71 under yellow. Jeez, that's a lot of laps. 71 laps to go here tonight. Goodness gracious. We have right now a second caution, 7 laps under caution here with one lead change so far tonight. Pace car lights are off, getting ready to go back green flag racing here in just a little bit. We heard from race control from a driver sitting back a little bit. That caused the yellow to come out due to him getting a run. Definitely, that's a big no-no. You don't want that whatsoever. Alrighty, with knowing that we have 71 laps to go. Let's go through our quick sponsors here. Want to give a big shout out to is Jackie Jones. If you want to get yourself a new car, head down to Cleveland, Georgia, get yourself a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. We appreciate them coming on board here tonight. Also to Dubby, if you want to get yourself a energy powder drink, if you use code Redline, you can get yourself 10% off your order. A lot of different flavors, a lot of different kinds. So thank you to Dubby coming on board here tonight. Also to all of our league sponsors here, we definitely can't thank them enough. JS Designs, we have Goat Racing Diecast. Thank you, all the other sponsors that I'm missing here because we're getting ready to go back. Green Flag Racing, here are in the restart zone. Green Flag out in the gear. Beautiful start by Tony and Steven. Patrick right there with them. All three, and we got a yellow flag back out again here tonight. And Matt Hayden turned around, I see, in the number 5. Let's find out what just happened here. Let's find and look back at your replay. All right, here is your replay here on Redline Racing Network. I'm not sure, maybe the 18 of Garrett, kind of accordion effect afterwards, but I'm thinking maybe Garrett may have. What's going on here? May have skipped a gear. Let's listen in. From what I just heard, he may have skipped a gear, or he may just blown up. You listen to go rev up. I'm thinking he may have blown up his engine there or something. No, he just, I think, skipped a gear, couldn't get into gear because he's back up rolling right now. So I'm thinking he missed a gear, couldn't get into gear, and that's going to cause the accordion effect afterwards. Get everybody, basically get them turned around at the finish line. One driver that definitely loved to see this, though, is Tony. He's staying up front, leading more laps, getting the bonus points as best as he can. That's what he loves to see. Alrighty, so with that being said, we're going to be right back here after these commercial breaks.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come see my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Raise the quote. We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
time to talk.
It's 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 time to talk.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
All right, we are back here, getting ready to go back green flag racing here tonight. So we have completed lap 14, 67 laps to go, coming to 66 this time by. We got all the drivers all lined up, double file, ready to go here tonight. Throw me in comment in the chat. How is everybody doing out there tonight? How was your weekend? How was your holiday for Easter? Let me know how it was going out there tonight. I would love to hear from you. Alrighty, I tell you what, I was very glad. I was on a rush trying to get here tonight to be able to get the show going. Unfortunately, I had to pick up a shift. Got out of work at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and then I had to make sure and get my daughter, get her home here tonight, and try to go get live. So it was very. I think I only had like 5 minutes just to spare to be able to get ready to broadcast. So it was a very stressful moment there for a while, but we are here ready to have some fun with everybody out there in the chat. All right, pace car is in. Let's get ready to go back green flag racing here tonight. Tony leading the whole field to the green flag out in the air. Beautiful start by the 1377, gonna hold on to second place. We are green flag right now, still green flag all the way to turn 1. Can we make it? Here we go right now. Alan Martin in third, Austin Campo right now in fourth, Rem Wyatt in fifth, running your top 5 here tonight. Looked like Terry hadn't gotten a black flag. It is cleared by race control. Rusty Modesty holding on to 13th, and that number 6, single file, 77 right on that back bumper, 13 machine. 15 in the 22. 22 is closing in on the 15. Maybe they'll help each other out. And the 60 here. Let's see if they close it in. We'll find out here in just a minute. Alrighty. Thanks for being here. You're most definitely welcome. Thank you very much. It was definitely, I could not tell you, stressful more than anything. It was very stressful. All right, Joe White right now gotten up to 7th place. He's in that 42. Tony the Tiger Machine on the outside line, trying to see if anybody will come with him here. 32 may have been looking. He's going to do a little side grab here. Coming up, turn number 4. Well, you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to crank it up. Let's turn up those phones, turn up those iPads, television, whatever you're listening to on this broadcast, and listen in to these cars fly by here tonight. back looking at the live action going on. Love the cars flying by here. Daytona. Especially if you're at the track itself, it just looks like, and this is what it looks like as a fan, all the way up in the grandstands. Hard to see all the way in the back stretch coming into turn number 3 and 4. Hopefully you got the high seats up high. But it's just kind of like you're sitting duck, and looks like basically 1 second and they're gone past you, and it really is. These drivers are going, over 190 miles an hour around this track, bump drafting each other. Can you imagine? Once they wreck, it is a painful wreck trying to get them situated. Just like that. Side-by-side action. We have double file. We have drivers making some moves. The outside line trying to prevail here now, trying to make some moves to the front. And there they are, 42. Oh, gets collected. A little bit of corner panel, and that's going to get the caution to come out. Hard hit for the 42. No front end whatsoever. You see the backpack now closing it in. Unfortunately, not a night that Tony the Tiger wanted to see. On the back here, you see this, I believe that's number 1 machine, just a little bit of bump to the corner panel there. Unfortunately, that's not what you wanted to see whatsoever. At least he was able to stay off the inside wall. Unfortunately, he had to hit the outside wall, and that's going to get him hopefully a fast repair. Every driver does have one fast repair here tonight, so that kind of changes a little bit of some of these drivers, what they do and what not to do. But a lot of damage to that 42 machine here tonight. Alrighty, right now, up front right now, it looks like, let's go back up front, Tony as your leader here. I do believe I see him in the chat. Let's see if we can talk to Tony. Hey Tony, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, Tony. Well, look at you staying up front. Where definitely you want to be here tonight. How's it feeling up here, and what you think about it?
I'm having a lot of fun right now. I'm still trying to learn everything about this league. Of course, this is my first race, but I guess I'm gonna dip down in here, get a full tank, and see if I can survive.
Heck yeah, well, being the first race and able to stay up front and being where the best spot in the house is, definitely a great job. I want to wish you luck, and I'm going to throw you back down. I want to interrupt you while you're trying to pit, but good luck here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, that is Tony there. My luck, I've always made mistakes talking to people during an interview while they miss their pit boxes, and I always feel very, very bad, so I didn't want to interrupt him and while he's getting his pit stop situated here tonight. But we're going to pull up your, if I can find it. I'm going to say I think I have it now. Thought I had our pit box. Oh, we do. Here's your pit stops here tonight. A couple drivers taking, looks like a splash of fuel or some tires, maybe some damage getting repaired. A couple drivers still in pit road right now. So that is what we're seeing for your pit roads. Alrighty, back up front, Matt Dickerson right now as your leader. Austin in second, Ryan in third, Zach in fourth, and Steven rounding your top 5 here tonight. Do apologize for that. We had a little company come up behind me and scared the crap out of me. All right, so right now, looking at what we're seeing, we got 59 laps to go. 22 laps out of 80 have completed here so far tonight. We have had so far 4 cautions, 12 laps under caution, and 2 lead changes going on here tonight. Here's your track information here at Daytona. 2.48 mile long of a track here with those 4 turns. Tonight's distance, 198 miles. 79 degrees on the track, 8 mile per hour south wind, and just a partly cloudy, but we are under the lights here tonight at Daytona. So with, we're going to see the pace car lights turn off here. Here is a couple, we're going to pull up a couple of these drivers' cars here. A couple of the newcomers here tonight that we haven't seen from last season. They may have been here in the past, but here are a couple of them. We have Austin in the 22 holding on to second place. We have Ryan Cook here tonight. We do have, let's see if we can get the screen, it decided to go black on us here. We do apologize. Sometimes the cars like to black out at times due to the internet connection issues. Let's see if I can find a better camera here tonight. While I fix that, we're just going to be, there we go, never mind. So that is Ryan Cook in the number 12. Steven Gibson in the 77. We have Tony Osborne here in the number 13. Jeremy, if I pronounce this wrong, I apologize, Dahl. We have Ryan Cunningham. We have Philip in the Taco Bell 81 machine. We have Clay in the number 7. Oh, who else do we have? We have Ren Wyatt here in the number 60. Patrick Hernandez in the 88. I know Joe White's been here in the past, but he's back here this season. And I hate why these cars keep disappearing on us. Dang internet connection, like we always say that. Dang McDonald's Wi-Fi. But I think tonight we're going to go for, actually, why not Home Depot Wi-Fi tonight? That's what we're saying, is Home Depot is giving us issues. Alrighty, pace car lights are off, getting ready to go green flag racing. Wow, we had some camera difficulties. Your pace car is in. Here we go. Green flag about to wave here once again. Green flag in the air. Beautiful start by the 44. Nobody on the outside of them. Outside looked like they may have been eating that bologna sandwich here tonight. 44 laps on baby. Here we go. We're going to stay green flag racing for a little bit. A lot of drivers with a full tank of fuel have not come down that pit road. It was 20 laps ago, and that was Austin, the 22, and 11 laps ago, and that would have been the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. Now they like, I like them. Okay, all right. How about we'll go back to the good old days. The old days. We'll go back to the Kmart Wi-Fi. The blue light special here tonight. Double file through the field, 3 wide, Zach on the outside. Oh, this is going to get dicey. This is where people make mistakes. This is not what we want to see right now. I'm definitely getting a little nervous. There he goes. He falls back in line. Double file back through the field here. Whew, man, that was nerve-wracking. All right, back up front though. Austin second place battling here with Rusty Modesty. Up in the wall. See out there in the chat. Go Philip in the 81. Philip right now in 16th place, and you are not kidding, Jackson. Taco Bell. You gotta love it. I love some Taco Bell. That's probably one of my favorite fast food joints if I could choose. Back up front right now, Austin still battling here with Rusty Modesty leading the outside line. Let's see if Clinton's going to fall in right there behind to get into the outside line. It looks like we're still stay 3 wide right now. This is where it gets a little dicey. Running back, we kind of fall back here. And Jordan down low. When will he fall back? He's probably maybe just going to fall back to the back here. Be patient to wait. Sometimes that's some of the strategies. A wait for the back type of deal. Out of 80 completed, 54 laps to go. I can't Taco Bell. Alright, now we're talking about. Now the biggest question. You go to Taco Bell. What are you getting? I used to get, which used to be the #1, but now they changed their menu. I used to get the Burrito Supreme with a soft shell, but now they kind of changed everything around. And then I used to get the Mexican pizza. Now I've been kind of just trying different things. So let me know, what do you get? Right now, Steven Gibson as your leader in the 77 on the outside line, getting a very good push by the #9 of Jeremy Dahl. Looks like maybe a little bit of blocking there. Getting up some 13. Tony back on the inside with help from Rusty. Kind of helping each other out here. Down the backstretch, coming into turn #1. Out of 80 completed so far. Showing Thomas Adams may have crashed, but I'm not seeing any yellows out at the moment of time, which is good. Not to see any more yellows. Air temperature right now is 78 degrees. Track temperature 79. Lux Box baby with soft shell. I've had that a couple times. Not bad whatsoever. You know, I'm just curious if anybody knows. This was a little while ago. Yes, yummy. Back in the day, they used to have limeades. And my favorite was the cherry limeade. Anybody remember the limeades? And this was a long time ago. Let me know if you do remember. Jeremy right now holding in the second. Push deep into the front, and now they're just playing the game of going high, going low. Here we go. Man, Tony is trying to make a move to the inside line now. Matt Dickerson by himself on the outside, and Tony going back up, trying to get some more help. But this kind of racing, Baja Blast. That's what I do. Baja Blast. Actually, I've been trying their Midnight Blast one, that Mountain Dew. I'm not sure what kind that is. The Midnight, the purple drink. That's pretty good. But man, I wish Taco Bell would bring back the cherry limeades back in the day. Still green flag racing right now. Kind of watching the two. Been given a little bit of blocking going on. Going up high, going down low, kind of blocking the momentum on whatever line has got the momentum going on. You see they hop right back up, and Matt Dickerson with holding, right there behind the #9. What's making nervous is that mistakes can happen, and where misjudging happens, you can spin that driver around. Knowing that's still pretty early here, you can see right now a drive, or is that Tony the Tiger? No, that's not Tony the Tiger. I'm not sure who that is getting back on the track right now. Ooh, man, a little bit impact. Side by side. All right, next week, everyone design a car for their favorite restaurant. Oh, that will be a very good idea. We'll have to let Jordan lead some help. See Jordan. Heck yeah, definitely. We're going to have to actually bring that up to Jordan. Let him know that he's got the favorite design of the Now Yeah, that's a question I don't even know. What would be my favorite restaurant? Steven as your leader right now. Tony now in second. Steven. Tony there, or not Tony, that would be Jeremy kind of by himself on the outside line now. Zach gonna go from the outside to the inside there now. Single file, looks like the inside line starting to warm up. Got 3 wide going on now. Matt Dickerson in the middle. We have 92 making a move on the outside. The 5 looks like right there we have the Misfits coming together. Misfits are working together here tonight. That'd be Clinton Woodby. We also have Matt Hayden, Harold Rodri involved there. I do want to point out, Misfits have picked up a couple of new drivers. Looks like Brian Cunningham and Garrett Hawkins. 2 drivers that are part of Misfits here tonight. All right, 46 drivers that go here tonight. We are getting closer. Race of the season, the longest green flag run we've had so far here tonight. Knowing that, all the 67 hard shot to the outside line. That got me, 88 back on the 83. Back here. Woohoo! Taco Bell right now working his way, trying to catch up and push the drivers to the front here, up front. And we're starting to get a little bit more crunched up. We're going to go on a couple of these drivers' inside views. Here we are on board with, I believe this is Matt Dickerson. Here is on board with Rusty Modesty right now. Outside line, you can see this draft and how much air is pushing these drivers around these cars. Austin Tanner holding on to 5th place. Harold probably right now up to 3rd. Right there, right behind Matt Hayden holding on to 2nd. And Clinton Woodby right now your leader. Matt Hayden is to the back bumper of Clinton Woodby. That outside line has kind of started falling back. Harold right now, he's got, I believe that is Tony on board right behind him in the 13. 37 now, 38 completed, 43 to go. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, break here, but our play-by-play will be right back after these commercial breaks.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come see my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Race a quote. We will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
Alrighty, back at it right now. Green flag strategy starting to happen here right now. Glenn Woodby as your leader. Matt Hayden up to second place. Harold Rodriguez in third. Rusty Modesty in fourth. Misfits right now. 1, 2. Misfits working, trying to make some moves. A couple more takers. There's Taco Bell going down into pit road. Phillip trying to get going in. We do, I believe, seen one driver may have gotten a black flag coming in pit road from speeding penalty. But right now, Matt Hayden, I see out there, lower out there. Let's go, number 5. Good to see you out there. With 43 completed, 38 laps to go here tonight. Drivers have come down pit road. It looks like we have 17 drivers on the lead lap at this moment of time under the lights here at Daytona International Speedway. Here's your leaders now coming down pit road. And here's what's cool to see. We can see all the drivers taking different lines coming in, all the way down low from all the way to the top line, knowing that, hey, I don't want to collect you going into pit road. Get into different lines, and that's where the less mistakes happen. So here is your pit strategies and pit stops right now. The 5 starting it all off. Rusty still showing the lead, but that will change once all the drivers catch up here. You see that Tony the Tiger leaving out of pit road. Clinton would be leaving pit road now. First one off, Matt Hayden. Rusty Modesty, Harold Rothery. I believe here comes Steven Gibson in the 77. He may or may not take the lead here if Clinton, Matt, Rusty, or Harold can't get up to speed. Steven's got some help from Patrick in the number 88 machine, holding 6th right now. Here's your top 4, and here's that 2 drivers closing in. Then they're going to make that hard move to the right to get around the number 1 and the number 6. Here comes Clinton Woodby having some help from Matt Hayden. And here they are, Stephen and Patrick, closing it in. Green flag strategies coming in play. Here we are. This is what we're seeing right now. Clinton Woodby, your leader. Matt Hayden in 2nd. Stephen Gibson in 3rd. Patrick Hernandez in 4th. Rusty Modesty in 5th. Harold Rothery in 6th. Phillip in the 81 in 7th. Running top 7. his last name. I probably will butcher it. That is one of the downfalls of being a broadcaster, trying to learn some of these drivers' last names. And you think it can be spelled one way, and it can be having a hidden letter in it, how you sound it. That is one of my downfalls, is trying to pronounce some of these. I have a hard time pronouncing anyways. I'm not sure if a lot of people have known here on the Redline Racing Network fan base, but back in September, unfortunately, I had a stroke due to a procedure. Kind of a long story on that one, but we found out we had a hole in the heart. I'm going to have heart surgery just about maybe 2 months ago or so. So with all that craziness happens, of course, the mind is not always there, but my mind has never always been there from the beginning. The doctor said I had a 95% recovery rate, and I said, Doc, I have never been 100% since the day I was born. Of course, it gets a good laugh out of it, but you got to take a good laugh out of life, even when hard times come, and that's why we all like to come out racing, just to take the stress away and enjoy yourself and have some competition. That's why iRacing is here for everybody to enjoy themselves and have some fun. Are able to come out here for the Twisted Chassis Goat Racing Diecast Series. You know, we're able to be here for 2 years in a row, able to do this and have some fun and show these guys, you know, all the talent they have. So thank you for Twisted Chassis allowing us to come out and able to see the drivers and the fans out there every single week. I can't thank you all enough here. All right, it looks like kind of single file up here. Let's go a little bit further back and see we have a little bit smaller group. Philip leading this little group. We got the 15, the 2, and the 7. Looks like right now we got another pack going on farther back. That's going to be between the 12, 8, the 44, kind of a couple more takers back farther back. They're about 8 seconds back from your leader. Different packs going on through the field. All right, looking back. So we got 33 laps to go here tonight. We definitely have over halfway point for sure. With Clinton Woodby as your leader, Matt Hayden holding on to second place. They did, I believe, pick up the Tony the Tiger machine. And they have picked him up the 42, and I believe lap traffic being involved, that'll maybe help them out here to get a pack a little bit bigger. I do see the number 9 right there with them. Alright, sorry. That's happening all around. Right now, Clinton Woodby, I was looking at his last pit stop. That's what I was kind of fascinated by. 11.3 second stop. Matt Hayden and his teammate, a 12-second stop. Also, Rusty has the same pit stop. His teammate above him, there's a 12-second stop in his box also. Rusty and Matt having the same times. Between Rusty and Matt, the difference are a 33.3 compared to a 33.9. All the way from the beginning of the pit road all the way to the end. Alrighty, coming to 30 laps tonight at Daytona International Speedway. Let's go back a little bit, see what the other pack's going on, and see how they're doing here. Alan Martin leading this pack with the 15, the 2, the 7, the 81, 81 and I believe the 96. Is Chris Susky. He is currently right now in 26th place, being a part of this pack. Then we go back to a little farther back to the other pack here tonight. We have Zach involved here. Dave Stinson, we have Jordan Stencil, Tony Osborne, Ron Walters. I do see Chad Justice involved. So a couple other takers back here. Alright, back up front though, the 92 Bush and the 32. And the 32 is Brian Cunningham. Lap down right now. Trying to get back on the lead lap here. He needs to get around one more time, but if caution comes out, he can get that lucky dog if he does not get involved in the next incident. Alright, let's go through all our sponsors here tonight. Want to give a big shout out to is Barbecue Beef Sauce. If you want some beef sauce, head on over to their website and order you some. They have a lot of different flavors. They also they're on Amazon. If you look them up on Amazon, Barbecue Beef Sauce, a family-owned barbecue company, so thank you to them. Also, the Sheath Underwear. Use promo code NOLIFT. You can get yourself 20% off your order. Coming on board. Also, the Delta Tire, being a local sponsor here in Burton, Michigan. If you want some new tires, new front alignment, if you want to get new brakes, things like that, they can help you out. So thank you to Delta Tire coming on board here tonight. We can't thank them enough. Also, I'll give a big shout out to is going to be Dubby. Check out, you can get yourself 10% off your order. And they have a lot of different flavors that you can use, just a powder to put in your drink. So thank you to Dubby coming on board here. Also to Jackie Jones, Cleveland, Georgia. If you want to get yourself a new car, head down there and get yourself fresh. Drive off with a new vehicle coming off the lot. So I want to thank them enough to come on board here tonight. We do have a caution out on the track here tonight. I did miss it. Let's see if we find out what just happened. Here's your replay. Maybe. Oh, right there behind with number 7. Ouch. With the number 7. Just got into the back corner panel. Unfortunately, that's going to get him turned around to lose that back bumper there. It looks like it kind of came back to life. We'll see the 81 also involved there. Unfortunately, not a night they wanted to see. Hopefully they can use those faster bears and get back going here. So right now, Clinton Woodby as your leader. Matt Hayden in second, Rusty Modesty in third, Harold in fourth, and Steven in fifth, running your top 5. Here comes the leaders down pit road. With that being said, we're going to watch them come down pit road, and we'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
Time to talk. time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
Are you tired of paying too much for tires and auto repair? Come to my family at Dr. Tire.
We carry nearly all brands of tires,
including Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and Mastercraft.
and we have one of the largest inventories in Genesee County.
Basic quote, we will beat it.
We offer many services including lifts, wheels, engines, brakes, and more.
Plus, on most of our jobs, we offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty.
Come see our family at Delta Tire.
Where we'll save you money.
Barbecue Beast sauces are made from scratch using quality ingredients to create a truly delicious barbecue taste. Try our original Beast sauce, sweet with a kick. Turn up the heat with Spicy Beast, Hot Beast, and Carolina Beast. Or experience the award-winning taste of our Curry Beast and On the Bay Beast sauces. Owned and operated locally by the power of women veterans, these quality sauces are versatile and made for everyone. Great for grilling and the perfect way to complement your favorite foods. Barbecue Beast, the exceptional barbecue sauce.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered with a massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing options. Waiting for you. You won't regret it.
Alrighty, we're back at it once again right now. Alrighty, here is your caution information here tonight. We have had 5 cautions here at Daytona, 15 laps under caution, 8 lead changes here so far tonight. Alright, right now, Matt Hayden, Rusty Modesty 1 and 2 here. Looks like Patrick Hernandez and Clint Woodby 3rd and 4th. With them getting ready to go, green flag racing, pace car lights are off. Let's find out who's got what it takes to get themselves in the spot at the end of this 24 to go here tonight. Here in just 4 laps. We have 3 laps at the line. We'll see that 20 to go for the night. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. It is time for the pace car to go in, and let's go back green flag racing here once again. Matt Hayden, Rusty Modesty, taking the green flag here. Green flag back out in the air. Beautiful start by the inside line. Teammate's going to hop right up and right in front. Held his number 6, Rusty Modesty teammate out of by himself until number 1, May, trying to get involved on the outside. Coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Here we go. Drag strip all the way into turn number 3. Here is your isolate, the gyro, hero cam, however you want to call it. Here's what it looks like here at the baking at Daytona. How much of a maker it is. It doesn't look like there's a lot, but it really kept that here in that block. It has definitely got a nice, good steep sideways, and we have a caution out. Trying to see where the caution came out from. looking for the replay right now, seeing where the yellow flag has came out from. And at this moment, pace car is drifting here at Daytona. I just look down on the screen and the pace car is drifting here. That was interesting. Alrighty, so the pace car has got to go past everybody here. Let's go and fast forward here, trying to see, not sure what just happened and who the caution was out for. I didn't see it on our screen, and the scoreboards are not showing it on everybody else's. Curiosity, not sure. That's what we love. That's what we love. Sometimes things just happen and you just never know. Alright, let's see if we can actually pull up Jordan up here. Let's see how Jordan's doing. Hey Jordan, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you, bud.
Alrighty, buddy. Right now I see, the caution's out. I'm not sure why the caution came out, but kind of curious on, the question is, what do you think, buddy? We've seen this beautiful, beautiful car you got going on out there that I absolutely love. I have to give that out there. But what do you think? It's 20 to go. What do you have to get this win?
I need some luck. I mean, every time I've had the track session, something's kind of happened to shuffle me out. But that last caution, the reason why it came out was three or four of us kind of got stacked up in the rear, and I think Alan got turned into the fence. So that's why the caution came out for that one. So I was kind of involved in that. But so hopefully we can just carry some momentum and get the right runs at the right time, and then get up there and get the track position first, and then just timing the runs and picking the right lanes and staying out of the trouble when it happens around me. That's key to having success here. So we'll see if I can get the job done for you and get this beautiful Red Line Racing Network car up there.
Heck yeah. Well, and we got some competition for you now. Talk about next week before we go green flag racing. Is the idea got thrown out in the chat. Everyone design a car for their favorite restaurant, because restaurants got talked about in the chat tonight. So we've been throwing to people to come to you for that. Let's see if we can get everybody's favorite restaurant on their cars tonight, this next week.
I'll put the message out there and we'll see what happens. But I only have control over so many paint schemes, unfortunately. But we'll put the message out there and see what happens. If not, either way, next week should be fun at the Legacy 08 version of Phoenix. So no open dog leg, so should be interesting.
Oh, definitely. A lot of people are used to the open leg, so we'll see how that plays out. But I want to wish you luck. Have some fun. We'll talk to you hopefully maybe later.
Hopefully. I'll get her up there for you, bud.
Thank you. All right, Jordan Stencil there. Part of Checkers or Wreckers. All right, back live, looking at everybody side by side, getting ready to go green flag racing here once again. Dawson Tanner right now is your leader. Zach in second, Stephen in third, and Jeremy in fourth. Matt Hayden in fifth, running your top five here tonight. Get it, pace car. That pace car definitely was getting it. Let's go, number 92 for Megan out there. Good to see you, Megan. Hope you're doing very well. Number 92 of Clinton Woodby for holding on to fifth. Alrighty, 20 to go. Down to the couple minutes left of race time. Let's get ready to rumble. Here we go. Pace car is in. Flagman gonna start dancing up in his little box. Let's go. Green flag out in the air here once again at Daytona. brought to you by Redline Racing Network here on the Twisted Chassis Goat Racing Diecast Series Green. Here's what we love to see. Austin Tanner, beautiful run on the inside. We're going to get a little bit of bumping going on through the field up front. Let's see how is he going to get. 19 to go. Inside looking and prevailing. More drivers on the inside than the outside. The outside needing a little bit of help. Zach going to lead the outside line. Is he going to get anybody to help him out here? A little bit of pushing, a little bit of traffic here at Daytona. Here comes Matt Hayden on the outside. He's going to jump up high now to make things happen. He's going to help Zach out now. Zach going to give Matt Hayden a push. Trying to get around the 77 and the number 2. 88 side drafted with the number 8. The 44, Matt Dickerson, side by side. I see the number 1 of Harold. Close action going on, and I saw kind of very close to somebody. I'm not sure who that was, but Taco Bell may have gotten involved. I see the Taco Bell did. I see a car up into its engine. Roll right. That's what we're seeing. 9 up high. Harold going a little higher up, kind of pinching the get him collecting the 18 hard hit. Very hard hit indeed, the outside law. And oh, that 81 hard into the 13. Hard hits everywhere through the field there. Unfortunately, not what a lot of drivers wanted to see, and that's going to leave a big, big mark there for a lot of drivers. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Man, oh man. Dawson Tanner as your leader, trying to get behind the pace car here. Everybody all kind of double filing moment. Curious, who's all going to come down pit road though? That is the curiosity of what I'm thinking. Alrighty, right now, Zach holding on to 4th, Steven in 3rd, Matt in 2nd, and Dawson in 1st. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Clinton Woodby. Patrick Hernandez is definitely give him a shout out in the 88. Been up front all night long, doing an amazing job up front, doing what he's got to do and hitting his marks. Dawson Tanner, part of Max Speed Racing here tonight. Patrick is part of Checkers and Wreckers now too, and so is Philip in the 81. Kiri, I'm looking back at the 81. That's what I'm trying to check out. If I can see where his car is. I'm wondering, does he have fast repair already using? It looks like he does, so he's got damage he's got to get fixed up. Not a night he wanted to see. Well, that just made me laugh. Oh, Taco Bell. Well, Taco Bell unfortunately does make that happen, especially after you eat it. Oh, goodness. Gotta love it. So Matt Hayden is your leader. Steven in 2nd. That'd be 1 and 2. Who eats the bologna sandwich? That is the ultimate question here tonight. So we're all single file looking at all the drivers that had led a lap here this evening. Tony has led 18 laps tonight. He's back in the back here. Unfortunately, not a night he wanted to see. A couple other drivers that had led some laps here. That will be here. Matt Hayden led 5. Dawson led 4. Steven has led 8. Rusty has led 2 laps here so far tonight. Matt Dickerson's led 3. So there's a couple comparisons of a couple drivers that have led something. Yet a Zach having a good run here. Where's the man of the hour? You know, he hasn't came up here to check and see how I was doing, so he must be still in the race. Maybe I have not jinxed him too bad. Chaz is currently 1 lap down, being the first one 1 lap down in that lucky dog spot. All right, this time pace car lights should be going off. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, give us a like and a follow on our YouTube and Facebook side of things. Here soon, we will be going live on Facebook also to help everybody. I've heard a couple of people wanting it on Facebook, and I figured why not go back at it again. We'll be going live Facebook and YouTube. Gotta love fried bologna sandwich. You definitely are not kidding. You know, a lot of people think I'm disgusting, but you know what I love is actually Spam. Fried Spam sandwich. Or fried Spam and mac and cheese. Not a lot of people like Spam, but it's one of those things I do. The crazy thing is I'm here from Michigan, and a lot of people in Michigan eat Spam. Alright, pace car should be going in this time by. You can see the bright headlights on the pace car and no headlights for anybody else. Good thing the track has got some lights for these drivers to see. Good thing we're not seeing no airplane land in the background. I feel like every single lap we have noticed the airplane landing. Kind of a fun little glitch I've seen. The 77 and the number 5 getting ready to go. We have the 88 and the 77 going to be helping each other out. We have the out on the inside, the outside. We have the 5 and the 92 going to be helping each other out. Teammates working together. He's tried really hard to prove me wrong, Brandon. Oh, well, I'm happy he is. I really am. Oh, you know, that's what's always fun, is having some fun with him. You know, joking around, and there's times I'm kind of how much crap he gave me about blowing up in my engine under a pace lap. It's payback. Alrighty, green flag out in the air. Beautiful push by the 92, pushing the 5. See if they can get him cleared. Ew, we can't be friends anymore if you eat Spam. Hey, that's alright. But, you know, I hear Chaz makes a good steak dinner. Make me one. Matt Hayden right now is able to pull away, trying to get all the teammates. Matt Dickerson now drops down to the bottom line, looking side drafting now. He's got some company, a little bit help from the 38 of the Dozer machine. Oh, and the 12. Caution is out from the number 12, and I'm trying to see who the 12 was. Here's your replay. Saw the 8 involved there. Let's go back to Zach. Zach with a little bit of damage. Let's go back a little, see what he sees. Nowhere for Zach to go, kind of just sitting there. That was Ryan Cook that we saw. Saw the Dozer go up high. I want to say, I think the 88 goes up a little bit, makes a little bit of contact with the 12, and unfortunately, the 12 just goes for a ride. You see, he's trying to get into pit road. giving some paint jobs to the inside wall here down pit road. See, I tell you, when Chaz raced a few races with other announcers, they were like nails on a chalkboard. We're glad to be back with all of you. 14 to go. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, they are juking everybody in the field. Maybe going down pit road, but nope. I try to do the best I can. I and it just comes down to you have to have fun, and I love interfering. Oh my goodness, interacting with the fans and in the chat and everything. It keeps it entertaining, keeps it having fun. And sometimes if I have you guys to talk to, sometimes during the races there are times where it gets all spaced out and there's not much to talk about. So why not able to do that? So thank you. Looks like I dropped a little frames there. I do apologize. Hopefully it gets fixed up. The wall goblins were lonely. Zach just gave them a little love tap. He just wanted to paint the walls just a tad, a little bit. Just 12 to go. All right, while they're doing that, we're just be right back after this commercial break.
Time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk.
It's time to talk. It's time to talk. It's time to talk.
Alrighty, we are back here. I had to get things kind of figured out. The stream kind of dropped some frames there for a minute, trying to figure out why. But that felt you entertain. I interfered. No, you did not interfere. Not at all. Oh, we are looking back at the thing there. But I do see Chaz Justice having a black flag. Pace car lights off. Brian Cunningham also having a black flag out here. But, ladies and gentlemen, Chaz Justice back on the lead lap. Now this is going to be interesting. See what's all going to happen here and who's got what it takes. Alright, pace car will take that hard left into pit road here in just a minute. It looks like Chaz did get his black flag cleared. Chaz back on the lead lap, holding on to 16th place here tonight. Up in the spectators area here, you see how far away they all are here, getting ready to get situated. Here's your drone cam, getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a little bit. All right, the flag man about to wave the green flag here tonight, once again here at Daytona. Let's get ready to watch these cars. Pace car in their hard left. The flag man start dancing up in his little box. Here we go. Green flag is out. Beautiful start by all the drivers up here. Jordan right now up front, having a good run here, holding on to 8th place. Let's watch him get on the inside, closing it on the 44. You can see how much he has let off to to get to the back of the 44's back bumper. A couple drivers dropped down below. I see the 88 being one of them. 34 going up high. Does Jordan go with? Jordan's going to stay down low. Jordan's now going to get to the back bumper of the 88 with 10 to go. Getting so close together here. Very dicey here. Very, very soon. Knowing that you're getting down to the crunch time. Things are going to start happening. Things are going to get a little crazy. Things are not going to be, you're not going to want to be in some of these areas. 38 though. Right now, the dozer getting a good push from the 88 machine. But Matt Hayden, he's got some company, though. You give him a good push. And Rusty Modesty working together for the Misfits, helping each other out here tonight. Matt Hayden's going to stay up high to help their teammates out. While they drop down low here, the 77 is cleared from the 44 right at the line. With 8 to go, coming to the line, or not the line, the front, oh my goodness, coming to the first corner here, coming out of turn number 2. Well, I'm curious to see the 32 of Brian Cunningham is currently having a black flag, 1 lap down for 19th place. The 6, the 5, the 77, not quite cleared yet. That is Steven. What I mean, not cleared yet is from the inside line. You see the 7 right there. Oh, they're wrecking in the backfield. Oh, catch fence. Somebody became an astronaut. Front row, who was that? Somebody I think just may have needed to go to the in-care field center. Who just went airborne? We have to replay. I saw somebody in the catch fence. And I don't know who it was. Oh, we're going to have to go back. We are investigating this. It might have been the 22. Harley Davidson. Was it the 2 or the 22? It's where he gets a little dicey. Oh, in the catch fence, it was the 22, the 2, and the 64, and oh my goodness, everybody's involved. Ouch. That's going to leave a mark. Austin becoming the astronaut. You know, it's gonna look funny again. We're gonna rewind it right here, sensor right here, and you know what? We're going in. If you get dizzy, you might want to close your eyes. This is what it looks like as point of Austin. Oh, there they are in Austin, up in the catch fence, having a great visual of Tony the Tiger looking down. Ooh, man. That is going to leave a mark. Bring Joe in the booth. Let's see. Joe. You talking about Joe White? Let's see if I see Joe White out there. I don't have any Joes in. You talking about Joseph White, right? All right, so pace car right now got everybody right there. I was trying to see where everybody's at there. All right, pace car's out with the lights on. We are still a couple laps to go green here with 6 to go. Coming and bringing it to 5 laps to go. We're going to basically kind of come up to a green-white checker is what we're going to see here. So action's not over quite yet. Now, the question is, what's going to happen? Looks like, unfortunately, Joe has brought it into the infield. He has brought it into get checked out. He's not on the track anymore from what we're seeing on our screen. Clint Woodby right now holding on to second. Rusty Modesty in third. Steven Gibson in fourth. And Harold Rothery in fifth. With that being said, with 5 to go, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to do our last commercial breaks here. We'll be right back. I guess whoever just got DQ'd, actually, we might not go back. Let's just found this. We's all you drug woman's hat. Oh, good to see you out there, Chevrolet. Actually, I was going to go under commercial, but we'll wait. We might have another caution. We might do that one more time. I see the Dozer currently in 14th place. A couple drivers having some black flags out here tonight. That's going to be Brian Cunningham, Ron Walters. Oh, who else got? Dawson Tanner got a black flag, a meatball flag they like to call it. So does Austin in the 22. Joe White in the 42, DQ'd out here, actually, what it's showing. Oh, Rem Wyatt also a meatball flag here tonight with no front end. The 22 you can see right there also. So, quite a few drivers not able to make it, and unfortunately brought it in. So it's going to be 4 laps to go. It's going to be a green-white checkered. Pace car lights should be going off. Time to go green flag racing here tonight. No, I see, after I was looking, I guess, whoever just got DQ'd, I saw Joe White out there for a minute, but looking at the chat, it's kind of popping in and out, so I'm not sure if if I'm able to pull him or not. I apologize. Alrighty. So, with that being said, right now, Matt Hayden, Clinton Woodby, Steven Gibson, 1, 2, and 3 here tonight. Let's go on board with Steven. Why not here on the roof cam on this restart and watch all this action happen? Ride the chili. Alrighty, so what I love, I kind of love looking at all these different car schemes. Hey, Brandon Chaz says he still has his fast repair. Oh man, that is amazing. That is great. But you know what my favorite thing I wish I could do, just to be so mean. I wish I had those admin perms just to be able to take that fast repair away. Just to mess with them. So unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to have Chaz up here in the booth with a green and white checkered. Got to give him a big kudos. Alright, full throttle paint. Go right now on the inside line. 2 teammates. Right now, for 1 and 2, you got Rusty also right there. Green flag out. Here we go. Beautiful start by the 5. This is where it's going to get dicey, and this is where it's going to be fun, knowing that green-white checkered is basically in the air. 5, the 92, the 6, and the 77 right here. Basically, what we are seeing the Misfits being involved, trying to make some moves. Here comes Zach on the outside line. Outside, trying to make a move. The 15. Let's watch the 15 of Alan Martin. Trying to make a move. 3 to go. Coming to 2 to go. This time by. Out of turn 4, down the front stretch, just passing pit road. Alan Martin on the inside line, trying to get to the fourth place, trying to close it down on the third. Has now a little bit of help on the inside. Here goes the 67 on the outside. Back to Blue, gives the bumper to the 77. Down the backstretch, race all the way into turn number 3. Does Alan Martin have any help? Here comes Chaz on the outside line. Here comes Zach on the inside line. Chaz and Zach help each other out. Here's the 77 right now of Stephen Gibson. 67 gives them a push. A little bit more of a push. Does not want to make a mistake right now. Ooh, while I change the camera. Oh, the 67. Oh, the 67's around. Oh, there's more damage. And white flag is out. There is no yellow flag due to them passing the line. And here's the race for the whole situation. All right, race down the backstretch right now. Now it's becoming a Matt Hayden, Clinton Woodby, Rusty Modesty, and Stephen Gibson type of race here at the moment coming into turn number 3. Now, does a 92 help the 5? Oh, there's a little bit more bumping and rubbing. And there's a 77, the 6 going around for a ride. Coming to the line, here we go, and Matt Hayden bringing home the race win. Clinton Woodby in second, Stephen Gibson in third, Zach in fourth, Rusty Modesty in fifth, running your top 5 here tonight. Actually, I lied. Dave Stinson was able to bring it into 5th place, and look at them two giving some love for your first top 2 of the season here tonight. Give them a big shout out here. Well deserved. What a night we just witnessed. What a night we seen and had a great race overall. Man, oh man, definitely can't complain whatsoever about that. Hope everybody enjoyed that show, and being the first race of the season, you know, a little bit of hiccups here and there, but not bad. New drivers, you know, we can't complain, especially being a restrictor plate. It's one of those situations where it can get a little challenging, knowing that where people are and where they go. So we'll watch them burn it out here in just a little bit. We'll see if we can pull these drivers up and have a chance to talk with them here first. Let's see if we can talk to them real quick. All right, I'm not seeing here at this moment. I'm looking for Steven. I'm not seeing Steven here. We're going to pull up Clinton Woodby here in a minute, and then we'll also pull up Matt Hayden, your race winner. We're going to give him one more second to take a look and see if I can find Stephen Gibson here tonight and see if, you know, we can talk with him real quick, but definitely give him a shout out too. Well deserved. Oh, don't see him out here. So give a shout out to the 77, Stephen Gibson, able to bring home a P3 here tonight in the 77 machine. A newer driver here, and he definitely well deserves fun race for him. So if he does pull up or come eventually, we'll see if we can talk to him here in a little bit. But next up, ladies and gentlemen, your second place finisher here in the number 92 of Clinton Woodby. Let's see if we can better angle there in the 92. Let's see how he's doing. Hey, Clinton, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
All righty, buddy. Look at you, able to bring home a P2 here tonight. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. It was one of those races where I had to take it. Well, I thought I was going to have to take it a lot easier than I did. I lost my faster pair on like lap 6, so I was going to try to be conservative, and then I don't know, somehow I got like 3rd row on a restart, and we just started going up towards the front, so I just tried to go up towards the front and try to maintain some track position. But all in all, it's a pretty good race, I guess. It was, I don't know, there was a lot of wrecks in the back of the field, so I don't know what was going on, but it was a pretty good, intense racing up there at the front for the most part.
It definitely was, and it was a great race. And you know, you and your teammates there for Misfits, you know, especially having Rusty up there, you guys were all helping each other out there. Unfortunately, not able to get a 1, 2, 3 out of the deal, but you know, not a bad finish for you, you Misfits guys.
Yeah, it kind of sucks with Rusty. I didn't even know anybody was coming behind us. I thought they all crashed behind us, and we were just set to finish where we were. And all of a sudden, I get bumped into Matt going into three, and I just look up in the mirror and see the 77 and Rusty going outside, and then I just seen him spinning. I don't really know what happened, but that sucks for Rusty that we couldn't get a 1-2-3 there.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, who do you want to give a shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend Megan and Blair Peterson, the Winning Bid Diecast, and Colton Hardy, Full Throttle Paint Co., and my teammates Matt and Rusty, and thank Brian. I don't remember the new guy's name. Sorry, and you guys for the broadcast and everybody for the league.
Heck yeah. Well, Clinton, congratulations on your P2 tonight. I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, have a good one.
Thank you. All right, Clinton would be there, but we are going to pull our third place finisher real quick. Give him a shout out. He did pop him in the chat. Let's see how Steven's doing. Hey, Steven, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
All righty, buddy. I see you now. Congratulations on your P3 coming out of nowhere here and able to avoid that big one at the end. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it was a good night. You know, nice to run in a new league. Everybody seemed pretty clean. You know, we don't really want to come in third place like that and really mean to turn him like that. I just kind of wanted to push him hard to the outside, and my tires were a little bit old, and I kind of got to the inside of him a little bit and completely tired him. So didn't really mean to do that. I didn't really want to get podiums like that. I want to be able to race everybody clean. So yeah, I gotta apologize to him, and yeah.
Well, definitely. And buddy, great night though. First night of the first race of the season. Definitely can't complain for a podium. Who do you want to give a big shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
My friend Jeremy for introducing me to the league, and yeah, just again apologizing to that guy. I just really didn't mean to turn him into his race like that. I know it's kind of frustrating when you do all that work all day just to get in a good position, and something like that just happens. I'd be frustrated too. So just try to make sure don't put myself in that position all race, and just make sure everybody just finishes clean around me.
Heck yeah, well, buddy, congratulations on your P3. I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, thank you, bud.
Thank you. All right, Steven there. Next up now, ladies and gentlemen, your race winner here. Let's see how Matt Hayden is feeling. Hey, Matt, this is Brandon in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you, Brandon.
All right, look at you. You notice what happens. You get the race win because every time I have a chat with you in the beginning of the race, somehow, some way, you get yourself in a good spot or even a race win. Yeah, it's like I'm your good luck charm.
Brandon, I just like talking to you, man.
Well, buddy, look at you. You and your misfits. Clinton out there. You had Rusty. You guys had a great group of misfit drivers. Working together. Doing what you had to do. And look at that. You get the first race of the season, and you get the win. You can't complain about that at all.
No, it kind of started out chaotic, and then we had gotten that first wreck, and then kind of gotten the second incident, and then it just kind of, normal Daytona plate track racing, you just kind of get frustrated, and then you kind of have to just take a deep breath and realize that, it's a long race, and there's going to be, a lot of things going on. We as a team had a good strategy. That green flag pit stop, we kind of stretched out and had everyone lined up, and normally when the field gets stretched out like that, it kind of stays green. So I thought we were in a really good position to kind of run up front and kind of, have it down to about 6 cars, whatever it was for that line. Had a caution, got grouped back up, and then, man, it helps having a bunch of teammates in a track like this where you can kind of work strategy and get in line with each other and kind of hold tight, and so I don't think it was anything talent-wise. I think we just had a good plan as a team, and we were kind of lined up to finish 1, 2, 3, and unfortunately the deal happened with Rusty, but all in all, good finish for us.
Heck yeah. Well, buddy, I know you mentioned a couple, but who else do you want to give a shout out to that made this thing possible here tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank Jordan. This has been a hell of a fun league. Twisted Chassis has always been great series. We started out racing trucks, and Jordan wanted to do a little bit more road course racing. I think we did some late model stuff. Got to do switch over and kind of do ARCA and more the oval cup style type stuff. And man, it's been a blast. It's always been a great group. We've got a bigger field, more people interested this time. So really looking forward to running Sunday nights. This one's always fun. Misfit Motorsports, the whole damn team. Outside of just on track stuff, off track, and just a group of guys. Just wouldn't want to spend nights with anybody else except for those guys. I want to thank my son; he was cheering me on tonight. I want to thank Laura out there for watching, and just appreciate everybody that puts this event on. Brandon, thank you so much for broadcasting this, so our friends and family get to watch us. In our little fake race cars once a week.
Most definitely. Well, thank you, buddy. I hope you have a great night. You stay safe out there. Congratulations once again, and we'll see you next week, bud.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that's Matt Hayden there, your race winner here. Congratulations to him. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here, and I hope everybody has a great night. Everybody stay safe out there. We'll see everybody on Sunday night next coming up. Other than that, stay safe. We'll see everybody later on.
Looking for the perfect ride? Jackie Jones CDJR has got you covered. A massive selection of cars and trucks that fit every need you can think of. Whether you're a busy parent needing extra space, an adventure seeker craving rugged performance, or someone who just loves that sleek style, there's something for everyone here. Trust me, the moment you step on the lot, you'll feel the excitement. Imagine cruising in a brand new truck with all the power you need for weekend adventures, or zipping around in a stylish sedan that turns heads everywhere you go. It's all about finding the vehicle that speaks to you, right? And here's the best part. The team at Jackie Jones CDJR is ready to help you every step of the way. So why wait? Dive into your dream vehicle today. Come and explore all the amazing